HSP presents The Pulse. And now with your hosts, Dr. Quack and the important one, Mr. Mayhem.
Hello, everyone. How are we doing there? Welcome to The Pulse. I'm Dr. Quack. And I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem. And the Run the Gauntlet show we've got coming up tomorrow. Man, everybody's stoked. Everybody's excited. They're also excited for the champion showcase. So believe it or not, we've got a lot of people who are normally here that are actually training right now.
We do. A lot of people ready for this gauntlet.
Yeah, people like the promo Damas, Brick Johnson. He said he was hitting the gym today. He was going to hit 2 miles afterwards and get some running in. Bossolini, who hasn't been feeling well. God bless and Godspeed, Bossolini. Heathen's not available. He's training, getting ready for the tag team match. But we do have somebody who has a match, and we'd like to bring her on. Please welcome to the show one of our favorites here, Mary Sue.
Howdy, boys.
All righty. And we did promise this. This is very important. This is the word from our arbitrator.
Oh, boy.
So since you're the only one here to join us, we're going to play this, and then we're going to let you comment on it. So here we go. Here's some words from our arbitrator.
Hello, HSP. For those who know is in front of your screen, I'm glad to be on back. For those who don't, well, they'll fill you in. Several months ago, issues started rising within Heart and Soul's roster. The executive committee voted unanimously to appoint me as the arbitrator, the problem solver. Based upon my experience, my love of this sport, and my knowledge. I feel it customary to begin this my way. So, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to introduce myself. I am the wise man of wrestling, a former 2-time world champion, and the current arbitrator of Heart and Soul Promotions. My name is Jordan Drake. And from here on, I will be the problem solver for HSP. If an issue arises, it is normally now delegated to me to investigate and come up with an applicable solution. And as I said, over the past several weeks to months, different issues have arisen that have demanded a singular voice. The first issue is that of Rig. Rig's conduct within singles matches has deemed him in violation of his contract, and as such, he is hereby suspended indefinitely from singles competition within Heart and Soul Promotions. However, that does not mean that it violates his tag team commitments. As such, he will keep representing himself as 1/3 of the Highway Hellraisers and continue as our tag team champion. Now you may ask, Jordan, why did you correct yourself? It is because of the second issue that I must address. In a time-honored tradition, it has always been customary that when a member of a team with more than 2 men, due to circumstances, has been able to substitute with another member of their team. And as such, we are hereby instating the Band of Brothers rule. Now, the Band of Brothers rule is very, very simple. Members of a faction or stable that is registered to the executive committee in HSP with a maximum of 4 members in the event of dire circumstance, can petition to the board that a member of that team be substituted for a member who cannot make it to a tag team match. We hope that this ruling will help ease tensions and stress when dire circumstances arise with a tag team member. Now, another bit of business is we have a tournament coming up. And due to a very royal invitation, one of those competitors will not be able to make it. Now, the executive committee and myself have deliberated on various members, various competitors, to take the place of that very royal account. But one of said members, by way of his company, Syndicate Inc., filed a grievance against us in court. And that man is the villain. Now, villain, you and I have a bit of past. And although we've not always liked each other, I've always thought that we have had respect for one another. And I never thought you would take a legal action in this matter. Now, it has been against some of our better judgments, but you will be that last member of the tournament on the grounds that you withdraw any and all legal action to Heart and Soul Promotions. Now, I want to make something very, very clear. I am not a general manager. I am not a VP. I am not an authority. I am here to solve problems and to be an anodyne when needed. My door is always open to any member of the roster. I will not take up any more of your time this evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is the arbitrator, Jordan Drake, signing off. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow. Whew. Jordan Drake as the arbitrator. Holy cow.
Yeah, that definitely threw me for a loop there.
Yeah, that was one I didn't expect. We were not part of that vote in, so we didn't know about this. But I must say, I'm kind of shocked, but pleasantly surprised. Jordan Drake is definitely a good person, good person, and he brought out a lot of good points. So
he'll definitely call it down the middle.
Yeah.
He is a fair man.
Yeah, and we lost Mary Sue. She had to take care of some other very important matters, but we do have someone else here joining us. We are bringing him on to the show, and we want to thank him for appearing here. That's Mr. Wallace.
Mr. Wallace.
What's happening? My brother Quack.
Of the arbitrators.
Important one. Mayhem. I mean, you know, arbitrators in the building. He's over here laying down rules and regulations. He's regulators mount up. So, you know, that's what arbitrators do. So, you know, interesting. I didn't see this coming. So it sounds like we got villain in the gauntlet now, huh?
Yeah, we do. And also we got an advantage here. The era of reality, they addressed your concerns. He addressed your concerns as well. So do we see any other era of reality members making their way here or trying to get a contract signed to give yourself a little bit more breathing room?
Well, I do believe that we do have another comrade in arms. You guys might see him in other places. He's a different breed. That's all I can say. And I'll leave it at that. Because in due time, my brother will reveal himself. But you know, if you've been paying attention in the promo verse, you know exactly who that different breed is. So,
Right. And wow, wait a minute here. Boy, he's coming running down. Don't hurt yourself. Don't hurt yourself. All right. So we're bringing on, he was supposed to be here to hear these words, the villain.
Where is he? Where is the so-called arbitrator that I've been waiting for the last 2 weeks?
Where were you? He was
where were you?
I've been sitting out in the back waiting for him.
Where were you, villain? Come on, man.
He came through the front door off the office, went right past our front desk, our receptionist. And welcome back, Mary Sue.
Welcome back.
Mary Sue.
All right, so villain, congratulations. The arbitrator has determined that if you remove and cease all legal actions against Heart and Soul Promotion, you are the 8th member of the Gauntlet. What do you say? Are you willing to accept the arbitrator's terms?
Oh, boy.
Hey, before you answer that, villain, man, I got to give it to you, man. You got a big set on you to actually want to be a part of this Gauntlet match. Because Mr. Wallace don't want no part of that Gauntlet match. I'll give you that. Yeah, you got to.
You know what, Mr. Wallace? I have a lot of respect for you, so I'm going to take that as respect.
Oh, it's definitely respect.
Yes, important one. Those legal actions will cease. But what these guys don't realize is there's a whole lot of hurt coming towards them.
All right. Well, let's make it official. The names will be drawn from the hat. And we have the villain's name right here being added into the hat. So you said you've removed the legal action. You are now officially in the Gauntlet tomorrow.
Welcome to the Gauntlet there, villain.
All right, so Mary Sue, you just came back here. What's your thoughts on this?
So the only way you could get in the Gauntlet is by suing Heart and Soul. You couldn't get in there by talent.
Oh,
Shots fired.
You see, Mary Sue, I had so much respect for you, but now you want to throw shots at me. You have to.
Well,
keep
it's
your
only
eyes
fair.
out for...
I have respect for you too, but it's kind of bullshit you're gonna do that.
Oh.
So you don't understand why I did what I did. Because
why don't you explain it for me?
Who weaseled his way in as well with intern Kyle. But yet all of a sudden the villain doesn't get the opportunity when the so-called Queen of England pretty much gave an invite to Lee? What? That was not fair by any sort of matter. So I did what I needed to do to show everybody that I was right.
But how often do you get an
So
invite?
you bring legal.
What was that? I didn't see that comment. What was that comment?
Go ahead. Oh, sorry. It's from one of our longtime followers here, Renee Drago. She said, "Come on, villain. We want to see you in the Gauntlets."
You see, I had no choice. I had to put legal as an opportunity because I know that the HSP was going to do what was right in the end. And now I can sit here and show you and everybody else that seems to think I'm not going to have what it takes to get past this gauntlet.
Oh, no, I didn't say you wouldn't pass. I have respect for you. I do. But there could have been an easier way other than spending money to sue.
You see, I do have a lot of money. And I could sit here and waste a lot of money by going to see Reverend Give Me Dough.
Don't go see that slime ball.
I could be spending my money going to listen to some tin man who wants to sit here and spill utter nonsense. But I spent money on what I needed to do the most, and that is show everybody that I am right and they are wrong.
Alrighty.
At the end of the day,
I would like to ask a quick question for you before you continue on. Since you didn't know until right now that you were going to actually be in the Gauntlet, have you actually been training for the Gauntlet? Or are you coming in cold?
I don't need to train against those other 7 guys. I've done my research since I've gotten here to the HSP. If you have the talent, you shouldn't have to sit there and train as hard as you are, Brick Johnson. You've been missing in your duties for the last, 2-3 weeks? Because you supposedly need it for this match. If you're really that good, you don't even need that opportunity to train. You should be able to sit there and go out and spit it like the best of them.
Miss Red chiming in here.
What was her comment?
There for you.
Well, Miss Red, Miss Red.
Judges,
Miss Red.
Well, here the judges have been asking for a more villainous villain. We're getting it now.
You get it.
So, Mary Sue will come to you, and then I'll go to Mr. Wallace on this. So, with the addition of villain, does that change who you think is going to win this gauntlet? Mary Sue.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I think everybody has a fair chance, but I have to say now that villain's in it, I have to say everyone should watch their backs.
All righty. And now with villain, who do you last time I think you believe you said the American Roughneck, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, please.
Now that I'm in this match,
that the Roughneck was going to win the Gauntlet, I believe that's what you said.
That was when I was not placed into this match.
Well,
but now that I'm in this match,
opinion has changed.
Now that I'm in this match, I hope I go number 1. Because I know I could sit here and run through all 7 of those guys.
That's coming from the arbitrator.
Ah, wow. It's okay. So, Mr. Wallace, I believe you chose Bojack Grizz or the Young Gun that you said might win this match. So, does this change with the villain coming in, or are you still sticking with those two?
I mean, I'll be honest. Adding villain adds another element, and so that takes everybody's percentage of winning. It definitely goes down. I will say that. Adding villain to the gauntlet, and I'm still stick with my guns with Bojack Grizz, just because I like what he's been doing, his momentum, but. And it's no disrespect, villain. I mean, it's like I said, man. You got some big brasses on you, man. That to willingly want to throw yourself in that gauntlet. I mean, look at all the names on that list, man. So, hey, man, my hat's off to you, and that's coming from me. I'm scared of nothing, but I'm scared of this shit. I ain't messing with this gauntlet. It's just I enjoy my beatdowns 1-on-1 or in a tag team. But going against 7 top tier promo artists in the game right now, villain, you got that, man.
All righty. And we're going to welcome him to the show. He reminds everybody to buy his merch. That means it's Bossolini.
It's boss time, baby.
All right. You look like you're feeling good. Look like you're feeling good, feeling healthy. That's great news.
Yeah, I would say that, but I'm about 25 minutes removed from the emergency room.
Oh no. Gotcha. Well, we're going to be praying for you, boss. But meantime, did you catch the arbitrator's words? Were you able to catch those?
Unfortunately, I wasn't.
All right. So there were 3 big news pieces here for those of you that missed it. 1, the arbitrator has determined that Rig, his conduct as a singles performer, is in violation of his singles contract, and his singles performance, he has been suspended indefinitely. But he's still is a tag team performer and is still a tag team champion.
That's interesting.
But now
we have the rule here, the Band of Brothers rule now. The tag teams must be registered if you have multiple members, up to 4. They can only be part of Heart and Soul, and you can switch them out under emergency or dire circumstances such as an illness in the family, the person is ill. All you have to do is let the office know that this change has to be made. And it can be last minute because sometimes changes happen last minute. And the last thing that our arbitrator, which by the way is Jordan Drake. Jordan Drake was hired by the arbitrator, or as the arbitrator by the executive committee. His 3rd rule is that villain is allowed in the gauntlet if he cancels and ceases all of his legal actions. So I'd like your thoughts on everything that Jordan Drake had to say, because I know you know Jordan Drake very well.
Let me get a little comfortable for this one. Jordan Drake, he has some unfair rulings. I love him. Suspending Rig, as a singles competitor, it's understandable, not being seen as a singles competitor, but showing up as but allowing them to stay as a tag team is awesome. What did you call it? The Family Matters rule?
The Band of Brothers rule.
Okay, Band of Brothers, yeah.
Yes, that is what the arbitrator has called it, and it has been added to the record and to the bylaws.
That's a good thing, because like life happens. So, to have somebody that's willing and able to fill in is a good thing,
Right. But
like this group called the Era Reality. I think it's like 90 deep or something. So having backup is always a good thing to have.
Yes.
90 deep. We're not 2000 NWO that just ask people and give them a T-shirt. You gotta be a well-qualified promo artist, a bona fide spitter to be part of the EOR. I mean, unfortunately, the invitation has never been invited to you, boss. I mean, I don't know. I mean, maybe you're just not there yet.
Oh, no. Hold on. Pump your brakes. Because you got to understand, this group called the Shot Callers, baby.
Wait. You talking about A-List Alverson and the A-Listers? Is that the name of that group?
Oh, A-List and the A-Listers. Oh. No.
Oh, okay.
I said the Shot Callers.
Oh, they're called the Shot Callers. Oh, my bad. Apologies, boss. The Shot Callers. Yeah.
You should know about the Shot Callers.
Well, I know about A-List Alverson. I don't know about the rest of them boys.
Oh, I mean, we gonna keep it here. So yeah, you don't know about the rest of the boys here.
Oh, okay. Hey, I'll be waiting to see them soon.
Yeah. They are like the Bullet Club. And that last part, the villain, cease and desist all legal action to be added into a gauntlet. It'd be a good opportunity. You get to, if you win the gauntlet, you get to go on and be part of the headline and face off against, what's that guy's name? Mr. Wallace.
Oh,
you love it so much.
A-List Alverson.
There we go. And before I go any further, it was rude of me to do this, but how could I not go any further without saying, how you doing, Mary Sue?
Hi, boss.
I want to thank Renee and Miss Red for the love. I reciprocated back to y'all ladies. I do thank y'all for the prayers and everything. I thank everybody in heart and soul for the prayers. The boss is gonna continue to fight, and I do got a message to whoever the tag team champions may be. Don't get it twisted. The boss is coming back for what he should have had in the first place. There ain't gonna be no more Russian judges. Y'all going down.
And then, by the way, that is a tag team match. The Shot Callers will face whoever wins the tag team match between the Highway Hellraisers and the Legendary Story. They will take them on at the Champion Showcase June 16th and 17th. Oh, man.
And one more thing, I gotta say it. Buy my merch.
Yeah, buy everybody's merch. Buy Heart and Soul Promotion merch. Because when you buy a shirt, a part of the proceeds for buying those shirts goes right back to these promo artists. Give them a little bit of love here. It's it's not a lot, but every little bit helps. I hate to use the phrases that they use at charity events, but these promo artists they would like to feel a little bit of love and appreciate what you do for them.
Speaking of shameless plugs, here's a commercial.
If you have ever wanted to own a championship belt made to the highest quality standards, an exact duplicate of your favorites growing up that you saw on TV, or your own dreamed up customization, reach out to ORM Belts, the official sponsor of Heart and Soul Promotions, maker of the Soul Fire, Tag Team, and Pure Heart Championship. That's ORM Belts.
On June 16th and 17th, 6 companies come out promote you. 6 companies come out to show why they're the best. Welcome to the Champion Showcase.
All right, we're back. Thank you to our sponsors, longtime sponsors, Crystal Infinity. As always, thank you. And we also want to thank our new sponsor here, ORM Belts. As you heard from our voiceover, RYK, who check out RYK if you need some voiceover work. But RYK said that all the belts here at Heart and Soul are made by ORM. They're of high quality. And also, again, June 16th, 17th, Champion Showcase.
That's right. Oh, there's a comment here I want to get to here. Look like I find it interesting your reaction when you heard my name, villain. You should be happy of my ruling. I think you know me well enough. I would have to mind to face you in the courtroom. Ooh. That coming from the arbitrator.
Wow.
The arbitrator. I like that guy. He's funny.
Right,
I like to face him in a ring.
Comments for that, and then we're going to move on to talking about the tag team match. Yeah.
Oh, was that to me?
Of course it was to you.
Well, who else would it be?
There's no one else up here named Dylan. Or do we need to call you Kurt Hennig?
You keep calling me Kurt Hennig, but Jordan Drake, I've known you now for long enough. I am happy about the ruling. And I don't know about facing you in a courtroom, but I do hope I get a shot against you one day because we have unfinished business from a long, long time ago.
Unsettled beefs. I love it.
All right. So Bossolini, I want to ask you first as the #1 contender for the tag team titles. Kind of line it up for us. What do you think of the Highway Hellraisers and the Shot Call or the Legendary Story? And then who you're going to be facing at the Champion Showcase?
I mean, it sounded good. You're saying it like that. Highway Hellraisers versus
I apologize. That was a slip. That was not. We don't know anything yet. What's going to happen?
I mean, but that did sound good. But you look at it, they're two good teams, equally matched. Shot Callers faced off against both of them. legendary story. Their story wasn't legendary enough to get past the shot callers.
Mm.
I mean, they got past the era of reality, but you know, that's another story.
Shots are being fired here today.
See. I want people to understand. There's a lot of respect between me and Boss. So the friendly banter is lovely. But you know, I do understand that I'll be at Champion Showcase one way or another. Did you get your invitation, Boss?
I'm there multiple times. I might be there 3 times. You never know.
Okay. I'm just making sure
the boss always involved. Wait, but if you was paying attention, did I get the invitation? Number 1 contenders for the tag titles.
Yeah.
For Heart and Soul, the shot callers.
I get it, but I'm saying
A-List and Bossellini.
But there's a difference walking in with something and walking in empty-handed. There's a difference. You know, there's a slight difference.
I mean, who are you facing at Champion Showcase with that? Because if you was facing the boss, you wouldn't be walking out with it. And we all know that.
Who's that?
Wait. Would you like to know who that is? That is one of your favorites here in the promo world. That is from the Enforcer.
He's not even worthy to have his name show up on the screen, so I'm not even worried about him.
Ooh, yo, Billy be throwing them shots, boy. I'd be telling you.
Okay, so hold on. She had a comment earlier that I want to find again because I actually thought it was funny. I would be scared to go against her. She said maybe she should throw her hat in the name.
You mean this one here?
Yes, that one.
I don't know. I was going to take on Miss Red. That's a whole
that's crazy.
But before things got a little sidetracked with me taking my shot at the era of reality, legendary story versus Highway Hellraisers. I believe it'll be a very good match. A very a lot of fire, a lot of heat going between both of them. Because if I believe correct, the Highway Hellraisers want to see the legendary story anyway. And who I would like to win? Me personally, I wish they both could win. But I want to see what happens with the legendary story when Tin Man doesn't shoot himself in the foot.
Ooh. Right. Everybody's got a little bit of spiciness with them.
Yeah, everybody. Well, it's getting to big showtime. Everybody's got them butterflies.
But you know, me also, I still want another shot at these Highway Hellraisers, because just because we had brand new judges and they didn't know nothing about the past, it seemed like there's a story that needs to get finished there too.
Hey, boss, you've been sharing a special blend around the locker room. Everybody is kind of spicy.
Hey, boss, I don't know if you saw the comments earlier, but it looked like Heathen was taking a shot at Mr. Boss. What would the pulse be without the boss?
Oh yeah, there
entertaining.
See, the reason I didn't catch that comment, because there's a height requirement to talk shit to me, and he don't reach it.
All right, so we got another message here, and then we're going to go to Mr. Wallace on your thoughts of the Highway Hellraisers and the legendary story. We got first this comment.
We got a long here.
We represent the Lollipop Guild. Lollipop Guild. Boy, they coming for you, Bill. They coming for your head, boy.
All right, Jordan.
Ooh, but you know what, Mr. Drake, I got a friend. Got a little stroke. I can make that match happen somewhere else under another logo.
These multiverse matches, I'm telling you.
I know.
So I know a person that can make it happen. Oh. So if y'all two really want to dance, I know a place that y'all can dance.
But, Mr. Wallace, speaking of our arbitrator, I'm sitting here trying to figure out how he does not mention your guys' complaints about how your guys' tag team match was handled.
Well, I mean, you got to understand, we didn't threaten legal action because we broke as hell. We ain't got no money from the lawyers, so You know, that's the reality. I mean, that's why I'm working hard to be champion everywhere that I step, because that comes with championship money and stuff. So you know, that's what's paying my bills
That's
right
a nice
now.
title, by the way.
Yeah, it's beautiful, and I plan to collect more. Shoulders getting heavy, but
No, you
that's
can't be.
neither here nor there.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wallace. You can't be A-list Alverson. You can't be the belt collector.
Well, we'll get to that, because that's a whole different conversation times 3 for another day. But
I heard somebody wants somebody to dance. Who's dancing? Quack, are you supposed to be dancing?
No, I think she was talking about you and the arbitrator.
no, but we can give 5 seconds of Mr. Wallace.
It'd be more entertaining than watching Brick Johnson try to do it.
Mr. Wallace. There we go, Mint Red. That's for you, baby.
But haven't you seen that Brick Johnson is not here again?
He's training.
Yeah, he's training, man.
Why does he have to train? What does he have to train for?
Hey, villain, then take it out on him in the Gauntlet. You're in the Gauntlet now, man. All right, so we'll take care of it in the Gauntlet. Take care of it in the Gauntlet.
Look at Mr. Wallace spitting facts.
So, Mr. Wallace, continue on with your thoughts of the Highway Hellraisers and the legendary story.
Oh, this just in. Sorry. Snickers called and said they'd be a sponsor for Villain because he needs a Snickers bar.
He's hungry.
Okay, McMahon, you can keep talking.
No, look, Highway Hellraisers have been one of the most dominant teams as a tag team across this promo multiverse. And they've been doing their thing. Now, individually, I think they kind of getting comfortable. Cats get comfortable when they get to the top, but there's a difference when you get to the top and you stay hungry. So it's a huge difference.
Hey, what's the letters on that belt? I might need to come visit that place.
Yeah, you can come visit, but I'll make sure I close the door right behind you when you walk back out. So no worries.
You close the door when I walk out, but I'm gonna walk out with your favorite toy.
Nah. What my play doll? You can have her. I got plenty of it.
No, I ain't talking about the play doll. I'm talking about that one that you keep picking up.
Yeah.
Why don't you reach down and grab it again?
No, I mean, if you want it, you always know you can come find it, but you ain't gonna get it. You can come try. I'm letting you know that, boss. I love you, brother. Much respect, but you do know when it comes to that.
But see, that ain't the belt I want. That belt get defended rarely. I want the one that's like a 24/7 title. I want that one they call Turbulence.
Oh, you wait, 24/7 title. That's almost like a gimmick title.
No, I want that Turbulence title.
Ooh.
So I can take that title and make it better than yours.
There is.
Oh, you mean secondary titles? Oh yeah, you can have it, man.
Oh yeah, I made secondary titles primary.
Oh, you made secondary primary. Oh, that was good. That was good. That's gold right there. Look at that. That's a mid card on steroids right there. Look at that guy. Look at that guy.
Hey,
oh man,
I can be a mid carder on steroids.
Mid.
What's your record against the boss? And
Wait, you mean my record against A-List Alverson? Yeah, I got an offer against A-List Alverson.
Oh, I think the Air Reality took on the shot callers.
Oh, you was there?
Oh yeah, I definitely was there.
Oh, I don't remember that. Oh,
I single-handedly dismantled your one of your tag team partners.
Oh, that's crazy.
Mr. Dumbass.
A-List. I for sure saw A-List.
Oh, I meant you see A-List in your sleep. We already know that. You dream of A-List. You wake up, oh no, A-List don't hurt me no more.
Matter of fact, I have put my 4-year-old daughter on punishment many times because A-List came out of her mouth. So yes, it's a word and a name that is not allowed in my household. But
I'm gonna have to say it again.
Mr. Wallace, I'm curious here because you got a match here on this show, and you got to take on some guy from the Madhouse, Negan.
Wait, is it really a madhouse?
That's where he's at, in the Madhouse there.
Oh, no worries, because I'll explain exactly what that madhouse is in my promo, and trust me.
Villain, what are you doing?
When you want to see a madhouse, I am the builder of madness, chaos, all that.
Hey, Villain.
I'm eating. You guys are doing all the talking. I'm just enjoying kicking back and watching.
There's a difference between people who were a living legend and people who are a living legend, and that will get explained in this match with Negan. And the crazy thing is, this is going to be probably Negan's most embarrassing losses because he's going to lose it to a guy in a dress.
You're right.
That's going to make it even so much sweeter for me, is to take down another legend, supposedly added to my ever so growing list of accomplishments.
Man, so now it's two names that you can't have said in front of you.
Is this supposedly the legend of the dumpster dwellers?
Oh, so there's two names that can't be said in front of you now. A-list and landfill.
Oh my gosh.
And I own landfill.
Wow. It's not my fault that I'm not half Irish. You know, I'm not Blirish, and I didn't get the luck of a coin flip that day, but it's okay. It's okay.
Hey,
see, but because the only thing that has been beaten Mr. Wallace in the last 4 months is A-List Alverson and George Washington on the coin. Nobody else. Don't get it twisted, balls. I mean, I feel like there's an itch that you need me to scratch. So the powers that be feel like it's necessary for me to scratch that itch.
Listen.
I mean, all you had to do is just knock on the door.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you like this.
I'm gonna open
the time that it come when Bossellini need to see you, it's gonna be fatal. Because the last time we seen each other, we was in a fatal 4-way. And you cost me my title.
But I came ahead of you.
No, you didn't.
Did I not?
No, you didn't.
Wait. I at least got a first place vote.
You're right, but guess what?
You got a first place vote.
You got a first place vote,
but you didn't.
But still came in third.
But you didn't get a first place vote. So,
but I came in second.
He came in second.
So you came behind me. You finished behind the boss. Matter of fact, not only did you finish behind the boss, you finished behind the shot callers, baby.
Oh, touche. Touche.
The only thing missing here is the crowd chanting, Jerry.
You know, I give you that because A-List has been able to shut me down, and that's probably the highlight of your career, Potato Head. You got one over Mr. Wallace.
Because then
no, that's never gonna be the highlight of the boss's career. I mean, if you want to go see the boss's trophy collection.
Hey, look,
all them belts that the boss collected over his career.
Hey, boss. Hey, I can be a championship collector just like you if I just go to WWEshop.com right now and we can go belt for belt.
But see, here's the difference. But here's the thing. Most of mine don't say WWE Shop.
Oh, what?
They got promo feds on it.
What did it say? Made in China?
Like I said, made in your backyard, it don't matter. But at the end of the day, that promo fair that I was in, that I wanted in, you was there. When I became the Outbreak champion.
Oh, another mid-card belt? Oh,
I mean, what belt you hold over there? Not only do you hold...
Hey.
You're right. It's the mid... Okay, we'll give you that. It's a mid-card belt. But you holding the gimmick belt.
Hey,
Ain't you the gimmick champion?
But you know what?
Hey, Mr. Wallace, watch out which title you're calling a mid-card title.
Oh, God. Still here today.
Oh.
I didn't get some pop. I'll be back. Oh, yeah.
Oh, snap. We
hang out.
We got Shelton Benjamin and John Morrison over here trying to get mad at the big dog. What are we doing?
You're the big dog.
Looks like it's made for a
you're the big dog.
Daughter.
You're the big dog.
We're talking about a guy that holds promotions on his back.
Well, listen,
and has
listen, big dog.
Like a 4-year-old's
squared around me. And
All
we're
right.
talking about guys that just there to make sure that eyes are
But Mr. Wallace,
entertained.
All
You're
right,
part
listen.
of
hold up your title, and
you
I'll hold up
guys
mine.
you
I
guys
guarantee
are
mine is
part
outshining yours.
of the
Hey,
show. I
listen.
am the show.
Listen here,
There's a
big dog.
difference.
I'll
There's
be
a
real.
difference.
I'll go through your whole bloodline.
Here you go, sir.
Open the door and come on. I'm gonna open the door. You could come walk on through anytime. I'm telling you, boy. And Villain, I love you, brother. And no disrespect on your
What do you got popcorn?
championship. No disrespect on your championship. It because that wasn't directed towards you. And if you feel some type of way, I apologize. I don't want it. I
And
don't
just
want
like
no
that,
beef with the villain.
and just like that, as you can see, the answer to the question of what would the Pulse be without the boss? Apparently, everything stepped up once the boss got up on the screen. You notice you ain't need no munchkin to be out here to have the show to be entertaining.
Oh,
But I mean, I can understand y'all can go with
Now
the
I
After
know.
Pulse that gets
Now,
like one
I
view.
know that was definitely directed at Heathen.
I mean, you could go on the After Pulse with the one view.
Hey, but here's the other thing, boss. You got Bobby Heenan and Gorilla Monsoon excited up there. Look, they're eating.
Well, I think it's because that even though we may have some friendly banter going on, the three of us on the screen are able to entertain the masses at any point in time, whether it's scripted or off script. So
And we don't need to help you guys along. You're doing just fine on your own.
But
Gorilla and Bobby knew when to shut up.
I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and deny that. There's two champions on the screen, two great champions out there. You got Mr. Wallace carrying a couple of federations on his back. I think he's the champion in at least 3 right now, if my math is correct. Villain is probably carrying that Outbreak title. Got one of the biggest matches of his career coming up.
Ooh.
I wish you the best in that match. He's also been
hey boss, he got 2. He in the Gauntlet now.
Oh yeah, he's in the Gauntlet, and that match for that Outbreak title, and his arm keep vanishing. That is freaking awesome. That is freaking awesome.
They call that a stranger.
Well, it sounds like they've just about wound down.
Yeah, we just let them go there. Good feud there while eating.
Hey, I'm just here for the entertainment of the people.
Hey, it's okay to have a little peacock section amongst champions. Mm-hmm. That's what happens when champions get together in a room. We want to flex.
I see some feathers flying here.
It's just like
we all earned it. We all earned it.
It's just like you could tell that roughneck guy that the real people's champion that has showed up.
Exactly. So here's the lowdown of this entire show tomorrow. You're gonna have Mr. Wallace, who's gonna destroy Negan in a dress. You're gonna have Mary Sue show up and take out a mummy-looking Damian Cross, who got burned by the villain and Hollywood Haywood.
Hollywood.
Boss, I wish you had a match because I could say you're gonna sit there and just destroy whoever you were going against. But then you're gonna have the villain who's now going to be in the Gauntlet. I don't care if I have to sit here and go one-on-one to start it off with against Roughneck, Tin Man, Storyteller. I'm sorry, Mr. Wallace, your boy Young Gun. The forgotten member of this so-called Highway Hellraisers.
Oh boy.
It does not matter. I'm going to end them all. And I'm not even scared of this so-called Brick Johnson who has to sit here and all of a sudden train for his biggest match in his entire career. Guess what? I'm doing this in 24 hours, or actually, technically, less than 24 hours. And I'm going to destroy everybody.
All righty. Well, we got somebody who We're getting ready to wrap it up, but he showed up here at last minute. I guess he heard what the arbitrators said. Let's find out. The legendary Tin Man.
Tinny 10.
Tin Man.
I just got one thing to say.
Oh.
Villain, it takes a sorry ass promo artist to come out and whine and complain about not getting a shot in a gauntlet, talking about you don't have your fair due or you're getting your fair due. I hope you do end up in the gauntlet, because regardless if I run it or if I win it or if I don't, when that gauntlet's over, I am putting my 10.5-inch foot up your ass, and I'm going to walk that damn thing so damn dry the Sahara Desert will be jealous. Do you understand me? You don't come out here and complain.
Come on, sweetheart. I've been waiting.
I got something sweet for your heart.
Let's go.
It ain't soul.
I'm waiting. You want to sit here and try to back up Rig after? Guess what? If you couldn't beat him, I guess you had to join him, didn't you?
I haven't joined anybody.
Tin Man's a highway hellraiser.
Yeah, Tin Man's a highway hellraiser.
No, I ain't no highway hellraiser. What I am raising hell now is the fact that you are the only promo artist out here running your mouth about not getting a shot. Well, I hope you do get your shot. I really do.
He did.
I got my
shot.
He did? And I hope
good.
I go against
when
you.
I get done with your ass,
destroy you.
When I get done with your ass at the Gauntlet, Nike gonna sign off on you not endorsing them no more. You gonna lose your shit just like Tiger Woods.
I'll be sitting there waiting for you. Don't worry.
Tiger Woods
you ain't gonna be sitting nothing. When I get done whooping your ass, you're gonna be barely standing.
Just do it.
I hope it's one. I'm number 1 and you're number 2, and we'll actually see who runs the gauntlet.
Oh.
God, big words from Big
That's
Man.
big boy talk there.
And I'll even go first.
Yeah, when I get done with you, it don't matter if it's in the Gauntlet. I'll get your ass after the show. You gonna need to go see Reverend Gimme Dough when I get done with you, whether it be for a healing or it be for some herb.
Okay, I'll wait for you after the show too, and that's after I beat you.
Yes, that holy herb.
And then I'll go after your little tag team partner as well, ruin his hopes and dreams. And then I'll take Roughneck and his whole little Roughneck Nation, and I'll put it down the drain as well.
A lot of words being spoken. Who's going to back it up here?
We're going to find out tomorrow, 5:30 p.m. Central Time.
I can't wait to see this.
And we're going to be joined by Hollywood Haywood on the pre-show.
Oh, man.
Can I join y'all? I ain't got nothing else to do. Can I join?
Sure. Bossellini's always invited.
Always got to have balls. Buy the merch.
Yeah, definitely. Buy the merch. So let's take it home here. We're going to go final thoughts. We'll start with Mr. Wallace.
Yeah, this has been an interesting night, needless to say. But in all seriousness, Mr. Wallace, please say to Mr. Negan, from a real true living legend to a former living legend, it was nice having you collected on that list of achievements. Man, Highway Hellraisers got your work cut out. Legendary story. Matter of fact, Tin Man could double dip tomorrow. Win the gauntlet.
Good.
Walk out with tag team gold. So it's a possibility. Let's not act like it's not possible. It is possible. Hey, good luck, villain. What other matches we got going on? Yeah, Mary Sue, she gonna do her thing.
We have Mary Sue taking on Damian Cross. AEP versus
That's right, Miss Red.
Negan Al Ghul versus Mr. Wallace. We got a triple threat match. Ivan Rage, Hodgson, and Prince Blackheart. The tag team and the gauntlet.
Yeah, I think Hodgson should be the favorite in that match, in that triple threat. Mary Sue, she gonna do her thing. And Seven, I'm interested to see what he talking about. You know, he calls himself an enforcer. I ain't seen much of him enforce any of everything since he's made his debut in HSP, but we'll see what he's enforcing. So I'll be interested to see what he got to say. I've seen a little bit of him, but yeah, whatever. It's going to be a great show, though. It's going to be a great show. A lot of big names competing tomorrow, and I'm excited to be here in HSP competing myself. So,
all righty, Villain.
Tomorrow, Tin Man goes 0-2.
Oh,
damn.
wow. Tin Man, what do you got to say to that?
I hope Dak Snow kicks you in your balls.
That's my baby.
Is that because you can't reach that high?
And for the most important thing this month, other than the Gauntlet, the season finale of Tuesday with Tin Man will be airing. It's 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time next Tuesday. 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So 6 p.m. So 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern Time.
This Tuesday or next Tuesday?
This Tuesday coming up right after Memorial Day.
All right. So that's what I was looking for. Is it what Tuesday it was? All right. So make sure you tune in for the season finale of Tuesdays with Tin Man. And boss, buy his merch and take us home.
All right. I'm not gonna lie, this is gonna be a very interesting show. You know, as much crap as I gave Mr. Wallace, I want to see him go out there and win. Villain and Tin Man, I love y'all banter. I can't wait to see who come out of the gauntlet on top. And then I get to sit back and watch to see who I get to face at the champion showcase in the tag title match. Will it be the legendary story, or will it be the Highway Hellraisers? You know, this show is going to be awesome from head to toe. Everybody out there is going to fight their best. You know, you get to see what the Enforcer's actually made of. You know, you get to see this awesome triple threat match. And then you get to see one of my favorite people out there, Mary Sue, go out there and do what she do best. She might make him up, break him down, paint his face, and then kick him in the ass and tell him to get out the way. You never know what's going to happen when you face off against Mary Sue. So y'all just got to make sure y'all tune in tomorrow. 5. At 5, remember that. It's going to be worth every last minute. I can't wait to see it.
All righty. With that, I think we need to go get ourselves ready. We've got a big show tomorrow. We got to make sure we get Dylan's information loaded in there. We got to make sure his locker room is set up for him. We are men of our words. We will make sure you get just the same amenities as everyone else.
Look, light it up and make it dance. Look.
All righty.
Go ahead, man.
No, and with that being said, I'm going to dance this off screen. I'm the important one, Mr. Mayhem.
I'm Dr. Quack.
Thank you, Bossolini. Thank you, Tin Man, Villain, Mr. Wallace. And we'll see you tomorrow, 5:30 Central Time, pre-show.